Morning, lads and lassies. 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Who does this? But today is the day of my Great North Run. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm representing. I've got my sponsor teacher downstairs. I'm not in the mood for talking. I need to get some breakfast. Get some carbs with me.
Everything changes.
What? Oh, there's toilets over there. Why are you trying to get out of the camera? What are you trying to do?
Over the heads of the runners as well, often they've had to be their goodie bags.
They have that.
March it out for me, march it out. Come on everyone, it's almost time.
Jesus.
Double Olympic champion and world 5,000 metre and 10,000 metre champion. Gotcha. Oh, there's that lazy Scotsman. Just what we need. He's all the way from Aberdeen. Give in there, the Bunawig Hosnick. There's Peppa Pig.
Right, here we go. Look at the time, it's already here.
Look at the state of this fight. There's Paul Ironfall. Good catch it. Newcastle
Warm.
Cheers. I believe that's 26.
Hey, God! Good idea.
My legs are knackered. I move. Let's go. They were fainting.
We got to patch it up, baby. Patch it up. For the whole lot of looking Come on.
Oh, that's nearly there.
Well done, Daniel!
That's it. Got my second win. One more. One more. Chills there. The most.
Cameras in the ring, Nick.
What was it?
Alright lads and lassies, it's the next day. Oh my god, I was just exhausted yesterday. I couldn't physically finish the video. I haven't looked through the footage yet, so I don't know how much I actually talked. I don't think I did, but yesterday was probably one of the most challenging experiences of my life. I just don't understand how people can do a full marathon, because my legs today are killing. But let me just go through a few things from yesterday. So yesterday I was raising money for Alzheimer's Scotland. My time yesterday wasn't as good as what I was expecting. I was aiming for around 2 hours. If it was under 2 hours, that'd be amazing. But I got 2 hours, 27 minutes and 20 seconds, which isn't the best. But when you take into consideration how little training I've done, it's not too bad. So let me just run through a few things that happened in the run. So at the start it was all nice and it was amazing atmosphere at the start, but you were like confined like battery hens right at the start. If you watched it on TV, you saw the queue as well. It took 16 minutes to get to the front and actually start. Then the first 2 miles for me were fine. Like I'd done them a bit quick, but I was feeling good and the atmosphere was amazing. Then I got halfway through the second mile and I really needed the toilet. I really needed a pee, right? Just to be blunt. And I was like, right, I'm gonna have to find somewhere. But we were in the middle of Newcastle, and I was like, I can't go anywhere around here. So there was a lot of first aiders that were like had their hands out with Vaseline, because as you probably know, runners might get sore bits, sore nipples, or whatever. And I went up to them. I was like, is there a toilet around here? Because I couldn't see any portaloos yet. And they're like, oh, there's some down here, or there's some up there. So I went down this lane and there was nothing. I was expecting portaloos and like all these backstage folk, but there was no one. So I went up to an ambulance and I was like, oh, I was told there's a toilet down here. Like, do you know where it is? And they're like, oh, it's in this building over here. I was like, right, okay. So I went down further out of the race, went down into this building, ran out. I was like, is there a toilet? I need a toilet. I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, oh, it's through there. So I went in. I was like in my full proper stuff, done the business, whatever, and then I just felt ill. And from then on, like, I actually had to look at myself in the mirror. I was like, you're not gonna be sick. You've only had breakfast. It's early yet. Like, if you spew now, that you're running on empty. So I was like, right. I composed myself. I walked for a bit. I walked back to the track. So I probably lost like 10 minutes of my time, and then continued on. And it took a while to get back into it, but got back into it after about a mile or so. Then I got to halfway, and that's when it started to take its toll, because I was like, right, okay, I've done half, I need to do this again. I probably took the wrong attitude. It's like, oh, I should have taken the attitude of, right, I'm halfway there, just have to go. But I took more the attitude of, oh, is that it? Like, I've got to do this again. Yeah, so the next couple miles from, well, halfway would be 6.5. So 10 kilometers to 10 miles was just hellish. Like, got to 10 miles and that's when my legs just gave in. Like, my legs, I was just running on empty. Like, I've never felt that before. Like, it's different going to the gym and like working on your muscles, like working on leg day or arm day, and you do feel knackered and you can hardly move them. You can't lift them, or you're struggling to walk or something, but it wears off after a while. But this was like, I knew I had to keep on going. Yeah, getting past that line, I was just so exhausted. Like, I couldn't say anything because I was just so knackered. Yeah, but I'd advise, it's such a cool thing to do. But train. My tips, right? Okay, my tips. Here we go. So my tips for doing a half marathon or doing any sort of physical event is train. I took 6 weeks out, and that's when I started training, and I don't think that was enough. Or I think it was enough, but I just didn't go out as much as I should have. Like, I done a few 5 miles. 5 miles was my training session. I done a few 2 and 3 miles, not many, but the most I done a 10 the week before, then I done an 8 the week before that, and then a 7 the week before that. So I was building myself up, but through the week I wasn't really doing much. The second one is pack light. Don't take a lot of stuff. Like, I had my camera in my hand, so I had the GoPro on the top, and I had it was the goose head like attachment. I had that on, and I was carrying that about, and it was just like, it added, like, I always had like tension on my arm, and it was just draining energy from me, and I was sticking with that. But also, like, with water, like, don't take your own water. There's water there. Like, they're handing up bottles. They're handing up bottles of Lucozade and water and whatnot. Like, don't take any jelly beans or gels. Like, the amount of gel packets I saw as well on the floor, folk were just like knocking them back like no one's business. Another one is not to start off too quick at the start. Like, the atmosphere can get you all hyped up and like overtake. Like, there might be slow people in front of you, so you're trying to overtake and you're weaving in and out, which is what I'd done. I think I would have kept up the pace if I didn't go off to the toilet, but yeah, you live and you learn. There's always next time. I was talking to someone that done it, and they said, oh yeah, I'll be able to beat my time for next year. I'm like, are you thinking of next year already? Like, I never want to do that run again. But now that it's the end of the day, like, I can appreciate what I've done. Like, I've raised so much for charity, and it's going to help so many different people, and hopefully go towards finding a cure. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just an amazing feeling. Yeah, I think it would have been different if I didn't do it for a charity, and I am very competitive, so I want to beat my time anyway. But yeah, I better end it here because my camera battery's running out. So leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time.